You heard from Dennis, 5 frames in a row from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Matthew really needs to win frame 16, the last of the session.
Oh, that's very careless.
Foul, miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, four.
Okay, he was in a tough spot. But, at that pace, I'm not quite sure what he was expecting to get, Matthew, because if he hits the red, he's going to leave the one to the right of the back. Let's have another look at it again now. Now he's played to hit it on the way up and was hoping to leave the white in the jaws of the pocket. Even if the white had went in off, it would have been okay.
One. Eight. Nine.
Well, it's all about this split, and we know how good he is at this. We keep saying it's a bad pack to go into, but not the way Ronnie O'Sullivan seems to play it. The reds have opened nicely.
16.
I think Ronnie, even at this early stage, was hoping to be on a red in such a way as he could get back for the black, but he can't do that. He's got to play for the blue here. Now, has he found a nice little gap after that cannon for a red into the right corner? He's got a few he can go at, but yeah, that's usually the case. When you're playing well, you get the nice little nudges. He played himself into
23.
A situation where he would have had a choice of reds.
Yeah, I'm sure Matthew's resigned
31.
himself to the fact that he's 11-5 now, down now. He won't be expecting Ronnie to miss from here. I don't think anyone else is.
$38.
You're watching a lot of other players. A lot of the time you see him finish straight in the black a lot, or close to the cushion. Ronnie's always making sure he's got a nice angle in the black every time.
$46.
I mean, Matthew won 3 in a row to level the match at 5-all. The last
47.
5 frames, okay, maybe he's had a bit of a chance in one of them. Ronnie's just kept him sitting in his seat. There's the pot success rate up to 94%.
$55.
As I said earlier, Dennis, Matthew's more than capable of doing this to his opponent, but can you do it to Ronnie O'Sullivan? And can you keep Ronnie O'Sullivan out for a whole session? I don't think you
60.
can.
Once again, he had different choices there.
61.
The last frame was more of a tactical frame, no breaks in that, but the other breaks
68.
from Ronnie in this session. Breaks are 61, 62, 110, 98, 90, and now this. It's been some session for the Rocket.
69.
Yes, Dennis. I don't care what the rankings say. You're watching the best player in the world here.
$76.
Almost dropped out of the top
77.
16. I think he's sitting at around number 9 at the moment, but I'm with you, Stephen. Okay, Judd Trump has been the man in form, but
80.
this display this year by Ronnie O'Sullivan, he is back to his brilliant best.
85.
60. I'm not going to do any round up there.
92. 93.
There's his 68th century at this year's BetFriends.com World Championship.
100.
It's Ronnie O'Sullivan's 8th. He now takes the lead and overtakes the young
101.
Welshman Jamie Jones, who had 7. But what a display from Ronnie O'Sullivan here, who was installed as the new favourite
106.
after Judd Trump was knocked out, or even before he was, the way Ronnie was playing. Look at that shot! Have a look at that past the green. And here's a look at the cue. Is it going to miss the brown? A little bit of exhibition stuff.
113.
It has been an unbelievable session from Ronnie O'Sullivan. He's congratulated by Matthew Stevens. He's had 2 90-plus breaks. He's had 2 centuries. That is some display, I can tell you. And he goes into the lead by 11 frames to 5.
I was getting changed, wanting to come in for the afternoon, and I just couldn't take my eyes off away from what I was watching from Ronnie O'Sullivan, Stephen. You were seeing it up close. Mesmerising.
He played fantastic. I know he lost the first 2 frames, but his attitude and his focus, and he just looked so relaxed. And when he got on a roll, he just looked unbeatable.
We talked about players all the way through the tournament that when they're in form and get amongst the boards, they make it look easy. He, I think, for my money, makes it look the easiest.
Yeah, I said in commentary there. I mean, and the rankings are you know, they're a nonsense really when you look at where Ronnie is. For me, he's the best player in the world right now by a distance.
And he is in complete control of his match at the moment against Matthew Stevens. Can you see Matthew making a fight back?
I always thought that Ronnie Sullivan would win a session heavily. He's that good. Whether Matthew can do it to Ronnie, he's capable. But whether he, you know, as I said earlier, you can keep Ronnie quiet for a whole session, I don't think you can.
Well, Matthew is, he's got to have a big session tomorrow. He's trailing by a significant margin, and so is